keep on keeping on. What Sir Vlad would always tell us whenever we expectedly fail his long exams. Or, Hakuna Matata, who could ever forget Simba, Dimon, and Pumbaa's trio that could always take away our worries for the rest of our days? Or simply Carpe Diem, my sister's cell phone wallpaper that would always remind her to seize the day. So we all have this quote-unquote inspirational lines that would always remind us to just keep going whenever life tests us with some challenges. These lines motivate us to aspire, to dream, to believe, to continue. So I do have an inspirational line of my own, but I won't talk about it today. I will talk about a story about how a single word changed not only a particular man's life, but also the lives of the people he encountered and willingly shared the love and happiness with. So this single word is Gesundheit. Does anyone know? Okay, so Gesundheit is a German word that literally translates to good health or fitness in English dictionary. On one of our first year subjects in high school, values education to be exact, we were made to watch this movie where I got the word wrong. From then on, I never really forgot what the word meant. It really placed a mark on my heart. I could also tell that this word was one of the reasons why I pursued this course. So, this movie was adapted from a real life and was initially decided to be turned into one in the hope of inspiring people and in life expanding the people's knowledge about the newfound hospital Gesundheit Institute. So this movie aimed to spread joyful approach in intervening with life sicknesses. It aimed to incorporate humor in treating patients. It conveyed the thought that being doctors should mean that treating patients should mean improving the quality of life and not just delaying death. So the movie was inspired by Dr. Hunter Batch Adams' eventful journey to his successful life. So to give you a short summary of the movie, let me ask you a question. So how many fingers do you see?
4.
Four. So there's this man in the movie in the mental hospital that would always ask people how many fingers they see he was holding up. And when people answered 4, he would say that you're all idiots, that you are all living the superficial life. He always told them that for one to really see the problem, he should focus on the one asking the problem. For example, me. I should tell you that you should focus on me, not on the fingers. So when I ask you how many fingers, you should look at me, not here. So basically, it says that you should look beyond the problem to come up with the right answer. So this inspired him to help people, and that's what he wanted. So basically, the structure of the story was Batch Adams self-committed himself to the mental institute because of a suicidal attempt. Then he having a self-realization that he wants to help people, and so he enrolls into a medical school. And then there, being the eldest freshman enrollee, questions the ways the medical school handles teaching medical care. And so, having a response from the medical school, he decides to build his own home-based clinic where he admits and treats patients without pay or even without medical insurance. One night, a patient called the clinic, telling them that he wasn't feeling and he decided to leave. He decided to stop doing good to people because he thought that people are the ones who end people's lives. So he must stop doing good. So he ended up in a cliff, in an edge of the cliff, and thought of ending his life. And he questioned God. But then a butterfly came to him. And the butterfly reminded him of Kareem. And so he decided to continue because he thought that it would make Kareem happy if he continued to spread goodness. And so, as he continued to help people, he got sued by the medical school for holding a clinic without the medical license. But then, at the end of the trial, he delivers a speech of appeal that touched the judges and somehow caused the case to be lifted.
7 minutes na.
And so,
Dali lang kasi siya.
and then there, he graduates. And so after watching the movie, I really felt good. I really felt like it really inspired me. So it made me realize that I should stop trying hard to get good grades. I should stop prioritizing what score I would get. Instead, I should focus on connecting to people because in the end, it's that really matters. In one scene of the movie, a really competitive classmate, Patch Adams, asked him for help because he could not get a patient to eat. He told him that no matter how hard he tried to study, no matter how hard he tried to beat Patch Adams, but if he could not get a patient to eat, what could he do? So he admitted that he was wrong, that Patch Adams was right, that we should connect to people in order to heal them. But in spite of this, the real Patch Adams saw the movie negatively. He said that it could have been better. In one interview, he said that the movie masked the happy side of the real story. The more important stuff that should have been given more emphasis was omitted. One of this was the emphasis to the Lesson Kind Institute. For him, the movie should have been the opportunity to attract people to help, to donate to the hospital, to help out with the cause, but that was limited by the movie. So he said that it was not really, it wasn't really good. And then, but on the positive side, he commended Robin Williams, the actor, for giving big donations for the hospital from the earnings of the movie. And so, to sum it all up, let me say that I have learned two lessons from the movie. First, we should hold on to what we believe on, no matter how the society forces us to follow the conformity. But if we believe that this is the better, we should hold on to it. Okay. And so, number two, doctors should not be the stereotype white blood people. They should be the one. They should be the. Okay, wait. Let me quote phrase from the movie to end my speech. It was said that the good doctor treats the person, not the disease. Because when you treat the disease, you win, you lose. But when you treat the person, you win no matter what the outcome is. So from now on, I would say that I would stop saying someday or when the time comes, I will be a good doctor.